Hello everybody, I know it's been a while since the last video. Let's just say things have been a little hectic personally, and that's why I haven't had time to get stuff done, or videos done rather, because real life and other personal troubles, but we should be good now. We should be past it. So if you're seeing this before the next review is up, that should be out soon. I just have to get the script done, or not the script done, get the voiceover done, and the gameplay done. If you're seeing this after the review, I hope you enjoyed it, depending on whatever. It will just depend on when I upload either one. This will probably be up sooner, but we'll see. Yeah, this will probably be before, more than likely. Okay, let's get into the point of the video. Retropalooza Houston has come and gone once again, and pickups galore as usual. Well, not as much as before. I got around 30-ish games, which is less than what I've hauled off in the past at times, but I do want to say I'm pretty happy with what I got. It's quality, not quantity. That's what should matter the most. And I still got some good stuff here to show off that I do want to make streams and videos on, so let's not waste any time, and let's fire up the outrun music and get into it. I'll turn that up a little bit. Okay, so I'll start with all my day one stuff here. Oh crap, I don't have much of this sorted out. Should I run through it off the stack? I'll just run it down off the stack. So, the first thing we have is some Xbox love here, actually. We've got a bunch of Xbox games here. First up, I got from Kyle from Houston Retro Gamers. For 20 bucks, Nightmares Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge, which is a Buena Vista release of sorts. Well, it was actually developed by Capcom. It is a sequel to the movie, and it was basically a hack and slash like Devil May Cry. The Xbox version was cheaper. It was listed on price charting as 30, but I got it for 20, so yeah, there you go. I'll just put that there. Okay, next up, I got these next two for 20 total from OK Chief's booth. We have the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, the Xbox version. I have the PlayStation 2 version, but I wanted the Xbox version for nostalgia reasons, because this was actually the version my cousin had as a kid, actually, and we played this one on his original Xbox, but I got my own later on PlayStation 2, so yeah. It does have the reg card and is complete. Price tag is about 15, but 10 if you want to count this next one as 10 or 5, depending on whatever, which I'll get into in a moment. It is James Cameron's Dark Angel, the video game. This was based off the show, which was one of Jessica Alba's early roles, and she reprises her role along with pre-NCIS Michael Weatherly. And yeah, this was made by Radical Entertainment, the people who made Hulk Ultimate Destruction, Simpsons Hit and Run, so I heard mixed things about it, but I want to give it a shot. Never actually seen the show, but I want to. I mean, it's James Cameron. Why wouldn't you? This next guy, I don't remember his name, unfortunately, and I paid through it with a card. Or not card, I think. Or was it? Yeah. But it ended up being 25 for rough for a copy. I should have asked a little less with the part of the condition, but it's WWE Day of Reckoning on the GameCube. Yeah, that insert there. Case is a little dirty, and this thing might look a little sun-damaged. I don't know. This is obviously THQ release. Yeah, the price was on the back at 28, but I got it for 25, actually. The story mode that turns a rookie's dream into a superstar's reality. I haven't actually played any of the WWE GameCube games, and this is not the only one that I bought. You'll see that soon later on, so yeah, I just gotta clean this up, but I think it'll be fine otherwise. The disc was good. This I got from a booth one down over. I didn't get their exact name either, but this was 25. I haggled and got it for 20. Well, 22 if you count tax. Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. This is a different kind of game, a more third-person action game compared to the usual RPG action in Final Fantasy you've seen, but set in the same 7 universe. I've wanted this for a while, and now I'm happy to have it. Okay. Next up, from Mark, who was the Retropalooza Houston Vendor of the Year 2021 award. I don't know. He was the one I had to get Rogue Galaxy from for 25 instead of 20. Funny enough, I saw that at Rad Junk's booth for 30 though, so maybe I lucked out in the end, but it's now hovering at 25 on price charting. I don't know for Rogue Galaxy, but I bought this from Mark. This is Neopets The Darkest Fairy. No, the promo card is not included, but at this price, it wasn't too bad. I'm not too big of a Neopet Pets fan, but I've heard decent things about this game, so I thought it would be worth giving a go. Next up, these two, or should I say these three, I got from my man Hav Geese. Special shout out to him for hooking it up as always. This was 15, straight off the tag, Castle of Shikigami 2. A shmup I've been keeping my eye on for a while. Had trouble getting it, but now I got it. And for 15, I couldn't say no. I'm so glad I got it at this price, because I haven't won this for a while. I like the first Castle Shikigami, so now I get that one. Also from him for 5, I got Rainbow Six 3 Black Arrow on the Xbox. Which is one of the console-exclusive Rainbow Six video games. I haven't played this one, but I've played most of the main Rainbow Six 3 stuff on PC, and most of the old Rainbow Six games, except the early old ones. But like 3, Lockdown, Vegas, and Vegas 2. Also, this is a special one I got from him for 30. This is Drakengard. Yes, the insert is sadly water damaged, and there's no manual. It is a PlayStation case, but no manual. I only found a case and manual on eBay for 35 bucks, a little more with tax. And shipping. I couldn't cancel it though in time, even though he's not going to ship out until later because it's Memorial Day weekend actually, which is why the con wasn't, I don't know, not as usually busy as it is here, but they had to do it to avoid conflicting with whatchamacallit, with Classic Game Fest in Austin. I'm just happy to have this, and this will be complete eventually, so thanks to him for hooking that one up there for me. Alright, these guys, I don't think it was the same guy. He looked an awful lot like the guy from RetroCart. He looked like Andy from RetroCart, but I'm not sure if it was him or not. I don't think it was. I'm not sure. But there was like a bunch of GameCube games at this guy's booth here, basically. I mean a bunch. Smaller games and bigger games. And these two I got for 30 total. First is Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. I have Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. I have played and beaten it. I've had to try and get this. It does have the red card and all the inserts, and yeah. Now I have both of them. And then I got Wrestlemania X8, which with 30, this one ended up being more 10. He had all the WWE GameCube games, but sadly, this was the only one I got my hands on there because everyone else bought everything else by earlier in the day. Sucks, but what are you gonna do, really? From another booth over, the GameCube theme booth, or GameCube game booth, I got NBA Street on the PlayStation 2 for 7. I did not have this. I had NBA Street Volume 2 on the Xbox. I still do. But I did not have this, so I went ahead and just bit the bullet on it. It's 7 bucks. Why not? I went back to Hav Geese and picked up a couple more games from him. I got Ultra Bust Move, which is another on my exclusive list, and I'm looking for online games because when Insignia for original Xbox launches, a lot of these old Xbox Live games will be playable again, so yeah. And I like the Bust a Move Puzzle Bobble stuff, that's always fun. And I also got from him for 30, ignore the 35 on the price tag, Crash of the Titans on the Xbox 360. This was the next one after Twin Sanity and the second to last game before Activision paused the franchise. I've heard mixed things about it, but yeah, it is also made by Radical Entertainment too. You can see on the disc. I couldn't find Mind Over Mutant, but I'm gonna try to get that one at some point. Oh yeah, there's a little nick in there, but the disc is fine. Now, speaking of rad junk, unfortunately I wasn't able to go lower than 35 on this because it was a nicer copy, but there was no other copy at the con, so I had to budge, unfortunately. It is what it is. Samurai, Musashi Samurai Legender. However you want to word it, this logo doesn't help. There hasn't been a new Musashi game since, and Square Enix probably doesn't want to make another one. Yeah, this is super fucking nice. Well, at least for this next one for 7 bucks is one of the 2 PlayStation 1 games I picked up. One of the local stores had a booth there, Movies and Games Galore. They didn't have much in terms of other non-sealed, non-graded stuff. They had a lot of the graded stuff on sale. But I did have a PlayStation... I did look in the PlayStation 1 section, and I got for 7 bucks, Cool Borders 2. This is another old one to find. I love snowboarding games, and this is a series I've wanted to get into for a while, so yeah, Cool Borders. Why not? Nice copy. Went back to Kyle/Houston Retro Gamers booth and got these two for $25 total. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which includes Hyper Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and bonus full-length feature film, Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. And another online one that will probably be possible. Nice, complete, mint, so yeah. And I've been trying to get better at Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. I also got the Sega Classics Collection, too, on the PS2, which is an exclusive. And it's basically classic Sega games like Outrun, Space Harrier, and Virtua Racing, all remixed with modern graphics. Some of these came out individually, I believe, in Japan. But these came out individually in Japan, but in the States, we got the best of the bunch. I guess this is a best of compilation, if you will. Yeah, RetroCart and also fucking A. Whoop. Oh, that stack doesn't need a fall. Okay, there's a few more in here. I went back to a different booth, I think, or was it the same attached to the game part, guys? I bought NBA Street Volume 2, or NBA Street Volume 1 from NBA Street 1. I bought a couple PlayStation 3 games from them for $30 total. So that means Full Auto 2 here became $5. I have the first Full Auto, but I didn't have this one, so I went ahead and added it. It's like Burnout with Guns, like I mentioned, so yeah. I also bought the Jak and Daxter collection, which is basically Jak and Daxter 1, Jak 2, and Jak 3. And so at that price, with this bundle, yeah, why not? And the last one, I went back to Houston Retro Gamers booth, but this game was actually Kyler's, but I was able to get this for $15. This is Legaia 2, Dual Saga. The insert is not in the best of condition. It's not horrible, but it does have a notable kind of some spill on it, but it's not, you wouldn't obviously notice it, and this is not the original case, but I've already ordered a themed PlayStation 2 case, so yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna stick these all the way over here, and there we go. That's basically everything from day one. Now, day two, I'm gonna run through this. Went back to Rad Junk's booth because they had this. I knew the price wasn't going to be negotiable, but I figured I may as well just buy it while I still can. This is Tales of Legendia. If you remember last year, I got Tales of the Abyss from Andy of RetroCart for $25. And so I was just missing this Tales game because this is the only other one on the PlayStation 2 that came out in North America, so yeah. Next up, these other guys who had a bunch of stuff that was eventually bought out. I got this before they were. This is Inuyasha, Secret of the Cursed Mask. That price tag is just there on it. I ended up getting this for $25, which still isn't too bad because it was hovering around 30 on price charting. There is a variant of this that advertises a special collector's trading card, but that's the original printing, and this is just a later reprint without it. But fortunately, I'm just happy to have the game, period. Now, this next one also came from Kyle of Houston Retro Gamers for $15. Mario Strikers Charged. I didn't buy many Wii games on day one. I didn't buy any Wii games on day one, if you can't tell. So, today, when this is the Sunday, day 2, and I'm shooting this, which is already over by the time I'm recording this, I picked up some Wii games, and there's a few more we got. But yeah, I got Mario Strikers 1, and now I have Mario Strikers Charged. I heard they're making a new one, so yeah, I love arcade soccer games. There's one I want to review in particular that's not Mario related, but we'll see. Next up, I got, okay, the insert's a little damaged on this. From the guys I got Dirge of Cerberus from for $20, I got this for $16. Mario and Sonic at the 2012 Olympic Games. Oh man, I loved these Mario and Sonic style games. So I only really played the first. I had the second of Winter Olympics 2010, but I never played it. And I didn't get this when it came out. But after enough haggling, and even with a couple swatches of the resurfacing, I should be good with it though. If I get a Wii U, I'll try to get the others. Okay, this one I got from another booth. I got Epic Mickey for $5. This is another one on my exclusive list, and this is a game I've heard so much about, but never bothered to get until now. I saw a bunch of copies of this from different people, so it's a very weird game. For $45 from the same guys I got, whatchamacallit, I got Rebel Strike and Wrestlemania X8 from. I had to get at least one heavy hitter GameCube game to knock off my list, so I got Star Fox Assault for $45. This one is less where the hell do I go compared to Star Fox Adventures, so I'm really looking forward to playing it. Yes! Next up, I got, also from them, they had a separate bin of games that were $5 or less, or best offer. I got Game Party 1, because I have Game Party 2 and 3, but not this one, and now I have that. Oh hey, what's that back there? Oh hey, it's a reg card. I didn't even see you back there. It's cooler with the Sega one, but not with, I don't know, with Midway. Maybe it is. Anyways, these games got way more crap than they honestly deserve, except maybe Champions and In Motion, because that was rough. And I'll pull these ones up here. This next one I got from G to the Next Level, G Grayson of G to the Next Level's booth. I stopped by and I saw what he had for sale, and I bought Siphon Filter 2 on the PlayStation 1 for $10. I've not played any of the classic PlayStation Siphon Filter games. Okay, there's disc 1 in the manual, and the other inserts are there, I swear to you, you can see. And there's disc 2. But I have played all the PlayStation 2 ones. We had a nice little chat about them, and I told him a little bit about them, because I beat Siphon Filter Logan's Shadow the other night. And then these last 4 here were ones I picked up. Once again, Kyle from Houston Retro Gamers. I was getting a lot of good deals from this booth there, so if he's watching this, I want to thank you so much, my man. You really hooked it up with these, and yeah, especially with the Nightmare Before Christmas and some of the others, and these as well. I was pretty happy, because no one got these next 3 games, actually, but you'll probably see where it's going when you see the first one. First up, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. He had, like, all the 6th gen Scooby-Doo Xbox games here. And this one was made by Heavy Iron Studios, the people who made Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is a great SpongeBob game. And so, this one should be good as well here, but, yeah. But, wait, there's another one. Scooby-Doo Unmasked, which was developed by Artificial Mind and Movement. And to close off this madness, Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. I don't know, I'm just in a Scooby-Doo kind of mood, you know. Yeah, and being the 20-year anniversary of the live-action Scooby-Doo movie probably helps a little bit as well, so yeah. And then basically, those 3 Scooby-Doo games are like 20 apiece with our deal. And so this sort of ended up getting thrown in for free, although if you counted, it would have been all $15 each. So, is Lord of the Rings Return of the King, because I have 2 towers on Xbox, but I didn't have this. I wanted this on Xbox. I know there's a PC version of this, but it's probably going to be a pain in the ass to run. Trust me, I've had some bad experiences with that stuff, so yeah, I don't know. But even then, just easier to play on Xbox, so, yeah. And this is better than 2 Towers. This was actually made by, it doesn't say the dev's name on here, but I do know, I believe this was made by EA Redwood Shores, aka Visceral Games. And that is basically the entire, lot in a nutshell. Get a nice last look over that sucker right there. So if there's anything you want to see me review or stream in the near future, just let me know and I'll consider it, what I can do, basically. Keep in mind I am limited for PlayStation 3 stuff because I don't have a Cloner AV Alliance card, so I really can't stream that stuff without having to do some stuff. But I might be able to for most of this other stuff. I will see. Until then, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.